Welcome back to Good Day State Line. I'm Michelle Michaels, and here with me now is Karen Ruter from Smokin Gun Worx in Forreston. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for coming. So where is Smokin Gun Worx?
Smokin Gun Worx is about 40 minutes west of Rockford, 13 miles south of Freeport, and right on 26.
So pretty easy to get to.
North edge of Forreston.
Okay. And you are here to tell us about the amazing services.
It is amazing.
You have over at Smokin Gun Worx. Let's start with the ranges. So there's two different ones, correct?
There are two different ranges. As you would expect, the target goes down, the target comes back. It's on a computer. But what makes our ranges special is that the lower range has programs between rifles and pistols, intermediate, beginner, and advanced, where the target moves. So you have to decide when to shoot, and then it'll stop. It might give you a don't shoot scenario, and it will probably go back, and it might even charge you. So you have to determine when to place your shot.
That sounds like quite a skill you need to have.
Well, it helps you learn how to handle your firearm correctly.
Okay, so that was one of the ranges, right? Or that is one of the ranges?
Both ranges have the capacity, the target goes down, the target comes back.
Okay.
The lower range does that plus the other.
Gotcha. So what do people need if they want to come use a range? Anybody can't just come, right?
That is correct. If you're from Illinois, you need a FOID card.
Okay.
Firearms owner identification card. You can go on the range. Say you want to shoot, but you don't have one, then you must shoot with someone who does.
Okay.
If you're from out of state, you just need a driver's license.
Okay.
But no matter what, if you don't have one, you still need a driver's license or a state ID to shoot at Smokin Gun Worx.
Good information to know. So you said that if you don't have a FOID card, you can still come with someone else who does, but there is an option for a simulator use?
We do have a simulator. That is a laser, it's a video laser simulator, so you can shoot zombies, groundhogs, bad guys, personal defense scenarios. That's a lot of fun. So that is if you don't have a FOID card. Say you would like to try shooting, but you're just not sure. So we have a program called Gun Curious.
Okay.
So you come in, you don't need a FOID card because you will be with our certified range safety officer. You're going to get 3 firearms, 5 shots, a target, and instruction with the range safety officer. You'll go out onto the range, we'll help you pick that firearm, and we'll help you shoot it. From that point, you can say, you know what, this is something I want to do. Then we'll encourage you to take the beginner class, which is all about gun handling, gun safety, the concept of the responsibility of holding your firearm.
And so that is pretty much the first class you would take. It's in the name, the beginner class.
Exactly.
You also have, do you have youth classes? Or?
We do have youth classes, and that is separate from the hunter safety courses. The youth classes are geared toward the parent who's like, you know, I'd like my child to learn how to do this, but I don't really want to teach them for whatever their reason. And then they can take the youth firearm class with our certified instructor, learn same thing, gun handling and safety. They will be on the range shooting with a certified range safety officer. We never let our beginners go out just cold turkey.
Which is probably a good thing for everybody involved.
Exactly. And the hunter safety course has to do with, if you want to go hunting, you have to take this free course in order to get your license and prove it and pass a test.
So is the hunter safety is a different class that you can take. You also have continuing education programs?
We do. We have classes in defensive pistol, so it's drawing from the holster, drawing with movement and undercover. The latest one we're coming out with is defense in the home.
Okay.
And it has to do with legalities and what to do, what not to do, how to do it, that type of thing.
And we also have concealed carry classes with Smokin Gun Worx? So I'm guessing you have to take all of the beginner classes before you get.
You should have a concept of what your firearm can do and what you can do with it before you take the concealed carry. But she gives you a lot of information Once again, safety, how to handle misfires, jams, and then the legalities of carrying your firearm.
Right, it's not just shooting. The classes obviously
Correct.
involve a lot more.
Right, it's 2 days of class time and then you proficiency on the range. And each participant will have a range safety officer.
Great, that's good to know that there's always safety involved. Right. The officers are there. And you also have a store.
Yes,
love stores.
We do. I know, it's amazing.
And you brought some of your store items
we do.
with. I know you also have other things in your store, but of course you brought a sweatshirt, so I was excited to see
of course we have the, the extra magazines, extra barrels, trigger things, and lasers for your firearms. But one of the things we do have is a purse from Gun Totin' Mama. And it's an amazing purse because out of all the concealed carry purses, our purses have a metal cable so that someone can't slash and go.
Okay.
And it also has its own holster. And to get that holster out really takes some effort. It can be right-handed, left-handed, or from the top.
I thought this was your real purse. When
yeah,
when you came in and set things up, I'm like, okay, Karen, you want to keep your purse closed? All right, fine. But now I see
feel the quality.
that it's here for a reason. Yeah, and that's incredibly important that you can't grab it or anything. And then honestly,
you know what? I think you should model it.
I should model the purse.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let me put it on here.
Yes, crossbody.
Yes, it's great.
There you go. Look at that. Amazing.
Beautiful. Well, and that's the thing, though. Like, we're joking, but like it is beautiful. It looks like a regular purse, and that's important because you wouldn't necessarily want someone, if you are carrying this purse for protection, you don't want anyone really to know that it's not just a regular purse. That's kind of defeats the purpose, right? Mm-hmm. It is really nice. And so you sell these at your store as well. And you also have, it says guns, knives, accessories, ammo. And you have an in-house gunsmith. So
we do.
I don't really know what a gunsmith does.
Well, Jarrett is our gunsmith, and he repairs, fixes, cleans, polishes, determines what the problem might be with the firearm. And he has over 30 years of experience.
Like a blacksmith, but a gunsmith.
Yeah, exactly.
That does make sense. I just never heard of it before. So that's cool because that means if you buy one of the items from your store and something is faulty or whatever the issue might be, or it's old, I don't know.
Well, a lot of times people will come in, they'll have an old gun or something, their trigger is too loose or too tight. They want to put a laser on their gun. It's misfiring. Any kind of question, he's going to be able to help with. And being that we have a range on hand, he goes out, fires it, and determines the problem.
Sure, that's really nice that it's all just right there. So you can kind of take care of the problem and, he can fix it and see if it works.
And I've asked him a lot of questions.
So we know that he is good. So you have date nights at Smokin Gun Worx. That is on my list here, and I just need to know more, Karen.
Date night is just a whole lot of fun. So I limit it to 12 couples, so you limit it to 12 couples. The first hour, the couples are on the range together shooting. So one person per stall has to have a FOID card. After they shoot for an hour, then they go down and they have dinner in our banquet room.
Okay.
And I always have twinkling lights and candles, and they have a really nice meal of, it might be creamed bacon, mastacholi, to lasagna, to baked chicken with a vegetable medley. I mean, just good food from Mimo's in Forreston.
Okay.
And the other thing is you can rent firearms too at Smokin Gun Worx. And so sometimes the daters will rent a firearm. They stay in the store.
Hopefully it's a good date.
Yes, hopefully it's a good date.
I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm talking about the relationship between the two people. Hopefully they like each other.
It's amazing, but a lot of time it's the female that will sign her husband up for date night. I'm astonished at how many women do shoot, and it's becoming quite the couple sport.
Well, that's good. It's always fun to find something new to do, no matter what it is. That's a great idea.
You'd be surprised the conversations my husband and I have over the dinner table. Guess what I learned?
Oh, I bet. So you have a spring event coming up?
We do, April 20th. It's the day before Easter. We have, I think, 3 different manufacturers. We have Browning, Springfield, can't remember the other one. I think Ruger's on the docket. I'm not sure. I'll have tents with local vendors. We'll have Friends of NRA doing raffles. We have food.
Perfect.
It's an all-day event.
Great, and you can get more information, I'm guessing, at smokingunworx.com?
Yes, that's right.
Well, Karen, thank you so much for coming in today. We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line, but first, let's see what's going on around town this week.